viewers at home, you are all welcome to Better Fit e-learning platform. My name is Mr. Benjamin Obe. I'm here this morning to take the subject mathematics for pupils in basic 4 and primary 4. And the topic is data presentation. The topic this morning is data presentation. Under this data presentation, we'll be discussing on data collection and frequency table. Data collection and frequency table. When we talked about data, what did you understand by the term data? Data is a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, or just description of things. When we talk about data, data is a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, or just description of things. Data also means an individual piece of factual information recorded and used for the purpose of analysis. So this morning we'll be discussing on how to collect data. So we have Patrick was on a trip. He decides to keep record of the color of the first 25 cars he saw. He wrote R for red, that is R to represent red. B for blue. W for white. G for green. B small letter R for brown. And G small letter D for gold. Facts like this are called data. This data Patrick collected can be organized in a tabular form called frequency table. That is, this data can be arranged in a tabular form. This data that this particular person called Patrick collected can be arranged in a tabular form called frequency table. The frequency is the number of cars of each color. That is, frequency simply means the number of cars of each color. So we have this is the data collected by Patrick. We have B stands for blue, G stands for green, G small letter D stands for gold, R stands for red, and B small letter R stands for brown, while W stands for white. So this is the data collected by Patrick. So this morning we also talked on how to make a frequency table for the data. If you want to construct a frequency table, there are some things that you need to put in order or to put in place in order to make your table more clear. So these are process through which you have to follow in order to get the correct data. Number one, you draw a table with 3 columns. First thing you need to do is that you draw a table with what? 3 columns. If you look at this table, the table will have below, we'll have the table that represents the color, the tally, and the frequency. You will draw a table with 3 columns. And you subtitle the column as color, tally, and frequency. Secondly, in the first column, you list the different color. If you look at this first column, the subtitled color, you list all the colors. We'll have red, blue, green, white, gold, and brown. In the second column represents the tally. That tally the data. You tally the data. When you talk about tally, a tally is a stroke that stands for 1 car Patrick saw. If you talk about tally, 4. You will stroke 4. Then the fifth one, you will use it to cross the stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the fifth one, if it is 5 cars, you draw a stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the fifth one, you will use it to cross the stroke. Stands for 5 cars. Then the third column is the frequency. The third, if you look at this column, nice, represent what is frequency. And frequency is the number of occurrence. It represents the frequency. Then you now add the number of tallies. So we will now use this example we have on the board. Let's represent the numbers of colors of cars that Patrick saw on the while traveling. So we'll have red. Let me start with the red. Red will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you observe this data very well, in the first column we'll have red. Then we'll have red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it simply means that we'll have red car. You saw 5 red cars while on a trip. So if you want to represent this red, the tally, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You will use the fifth one to cross the tally. Then in the frequency, you will now write out the value 5. You now write out the value 5. Then let's move on to the next color. The next color we'll have is blue. So let's count the number of blue. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have 8 under what blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll use the fifth one to cross the 5. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll now write out our 8. So it simply means that blue have a frequency of 8 colors. Then the next color is green. Green will have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So green will have 1, 2. Green will have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have green represent 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next color is white. White color. Please, while going through the data, you have to look at the data very well. We have just one white color. 1. Then the next color is gold. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We have just 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. Then the last color is brown. 1, 2, 3. The color, the tally, and the frequency. The color, the tally, and the frequency. So we use this data collected by Patrick to solve example, use the table above, that is this table. Be using this table to answer the following questions. We'll be using this table to answer what? The following questions under this example 1. Which color has the greatest frequency? Which color has what? The greatest frequency. So you look at your frequency. Greatest also represents the highest frequency. The color with the highest frequency. So which color has what? The highest frequency. We have blue. So answer to question A is blue has the greatest frequency. Because if you look at other colors, it's blue that has what? The highest frequency, 8. Frequency of 8. So, secondly, which color has the least frequency? When they say least, it means smallest frequency or the smallest number. Least means small, the smallest, the smallest number. So you look at your table, which color has the least frequency? Look at the colors. We have white. The answer is white. White has the least frequency. Then the C part says, which color has the same frequency? Then you now look at the table, the frequency table again. You look at the color that have the same frequency. We have two colors in our table. We have green and brown. So green and brown has the same frequency. Green and brown have the same frequency. Then the part D. What fraction of the cars are red? So the fractions of the car that are red is that what you're expected to do is that you look at the table. We have the fractions of cars that are what? Red. Fractions of cars that are red. You look at the table. We have is 5. 5 all over what? The total, the sum, you add everything. The sum of, if you sum all these frequencies, it will give you a total of 25. So you have 5 all over 25 of cars are red. So we have the total fraction of cars that are red is the same thing as 5 all over what? 25. How do we get this 5? Look at cars that are red, 5. Then how do we get this 25? If you sum everything, we are expected to get what? 25. That is 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. We are expected to get 25. So fractions of cars that are red is 5 all over 25. So this is the method in which we use in collecting data. We use this method to collect data, and we also use this method to place our data on a frequency table. So when we talk about data, data is a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements, observations, or just a description. Data also means an individual piece of factual information recorded and used for the purpose of analysis. So this is a method. Under this method, also under this topic, we have how to make a frequency table for data. So if you follow this method on the board, I believe you have a good you'll be able to represent your data on a clear and well understandable table. So I will write some of the practice exercise on the board. We have practice exercise. Practice exercise. Practice exercise. Copy and complete the table. Joy kept a track of the fruits her family ate in 1 week. So we'll have the fruits. List of the fruit will have banana. Bananas, tally, and frequency. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mango. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We have apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lastly, we'll have orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Find the total number of fruits eaten during the week. 3. What fractions of the fruit eaten are apple? So let me go through the practice exercise. This is the practice exercise that you are expected to answer on your own. Copy and complete the table. Joy kept a chart of the fruit her family ate in 1 week. This is the table, so you are expected to fix in the frequency. Secondly, find the total number of fruit eaten during the week. And finally, what fractions of the fruit eaten are apple? So you are expected to answer this question on your own. Remember that practice will make you to know perfect. Thank you and God bless you.